What's up, everybody? How you doing, man? This is We're Not So Different. It's been a while since I posted a video, man. Since July 4th, my sister's gender party reveal. It went great, man. Things was good. Anyways, I'm just trying to jump on here and make another one. I'm gonna label this one, "Why Not?" Or hang on, I lied. What if? My bad. Definitely, man. What if? It's a question that we always ask ourselves, you know. Pretty much like, what if this, what if that, you know, say we're going through something in a relationship, well, what if, and it's like, okay, this channel is definitely for addicts, you know, people with suicidal ideations, things of that nature, self-help type of thing. And what I'm trying to explain is, and what I'm getting at is, you know, as addicts, man, it's hard to really see the good in anything. We always think the worst, you know, and that's why I made this one, what if. You know, it seems as if like we're always like, it's the worst. Like, okay, let's say 100 things happen to us that are great, right? Yesterday. And then all of a sudden, you know what I mean? At the end of the night, one bad thing happens. What do we focus on? That one bad thing. You know what I mean? And it really sucks because, you know, it's always that what if, you know? And I feel as if we can get rid of that what if, you know what I mean? Kind of like should and could, you know what I mean? You don't want it to be about that, you know? What if your life could be amazing? And what if every time you ask what if, it changes the situation to where you want to question everything? Why question everything anyways? Why do we do that? You know, I always wanted to figure out and know like why I'm always worried about stuff so much. Why I always look at the worst possibility and I can't never see the good in things. It's like I always want to focus on the negative, man. And it never really made sense to me until I started to learn how like my brain worked, you know what I mean? And already being an addict, you know, we're addicted to that that like chaotic lifestyle, you know, like growing up, you know, not having a dad or a mom, you know what I mean? Like for me, like I turned to the streets, man. Like the streets was my dad and mom, you know. My dad was in and out of prison his whole life, and just, you know, like I looked to the streets for guidance, and they couldn't guide me, you know. They guided me in all the wrong directions, man. And then I started to question everything in my life. Like, why am I here? What am I going through all this for? Why? You know, I just basically what if to every situation in my life. And the point I'm getting at is, why do we always want to question everything that's going on? Why can't we just go with it? You know what I mean? I know some of y'all have seen Yes Man, you know what I mean, with Jim Carrey. Yes. You know, no man, no. You know what I mean? Maybe try that, you know. It actually worked for me when I started telling people yes. It opened up opportunity. And when we open up opportunity, it gives us better ways and means of figuring out who we are. You know, I was very lost and did not know who I was, what I wanted, and you know, I was just lost. I mean, there's no better way to put it. I just did not know where I was going in life. I didn't know what I wanted out of life, you know, and it was very hard for me. But now today, I know what I want. I have a goal, I have a dream, and I have a mission, and I really feel as if I keep this stuff up and I keep reaching out to my people, that, you know, good things can happen. You know what I'm saying? So let's jump back into what if, man. If we go through life always asking what if, we're always questioning what it is that we want to do, or a different scenario or way. Why don't we just try to say yes? You know, even if it's something that you don't want to do, just give it a try. Because like I said, it can open up opportunities for bigger and better things. Branch out a little bit, man. Get to know some people. You know, there's plenty of self-help groups out there. NA, AA, there's a bunch of other different ones. You know what I mean? There's a lot of help. There's a lot of ties to the community. Basically, like with addicts, okay, what we do is we cut those ties from the community. We isolate, you know, and we focus on all this bad stuff, you know, that consumes us. So like if we branch out and get to know people and start making one with the community, we can therefore help our life. You know what I mean? there's a lot to do with a lot of things, man. And for real, for me, the hardest thing was self-acceptance. You know, once I started to accept myself and realize really what was going on, it helped me better myself because, you know, a lot of times we're lost. We don't know what we want from life, who we are, and, you know, just being able to talk and share about things, you know, can really help you get outside of yourself and really be of service to others. One of my biggest things for me is to be more selfless. When I try to help out people and be less selfish and more selfless, it really helps me get out of that triangle of self-obsession, try to get out of that self-centeredness behaviors that I once relied on to live. But yeah, it's like as addicts, we're in survival mode at all times, you know? So in the back of our mind, it's always what if. And when we venture to veer off from that and kind of just go with it, and take it a day at a time, it actually helps us and it betters us into being a productive member of society. You know, you don't push yourself to the limit at first. I'm not telling you to just jump right in, but definitely make some effort on it, you know. Do what you got to do for you. Obviously, you do have to be selfish in a way, but just try to do something for someone else and see how that gratitude that you get from that. And don't tell nobody about it. Just do it with integrity. Do it for you. You know, at the end of the day, if you're doing something to impress somebody else, you need to check your motives in the situation. Because that right there, you're still selfish in a way, and your self-centeredness is what's fueling you, and it's not good, man. It's not productive to what you want to do. You know, but definitely try not to question everything. Just go with the flow. Take it a day at a time. You know what I mean? There's ways and means around this, man. And I'm here for you guys, man. If you ever need anybody, you know what I mean, to talk to, you can always get a hold of me. I got different social media profiles. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, obviously right here on YouTube. Yeah, man, it's really not worth, you know, going through life always questioning it, man. Like, what if this? What if that? Because, you know, if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk, right? I just challenge everybody, man. Just do something for yourself, but be selfless with it. As in, do it with integrity, and see what kind of a peace and see what kind of self-worth that you get from that. You know, whether it's giving somebody a ride, helping somebody with their groceries, you know, going out and helping one of your elderly neighbors do a chore or something. Anything, man. Just do something outside of you. Next time your friend asks for a ride and they don't got no money and they're broke, not if they're going to buy drugs, but, you know, something positive, like they need a ride to an appointment or something, help them. You know, see the look on their face. You cannot receive happiness. You can't make yourself happy by making other people happy, but it definitely gives you a sense of integrity to know that you did something right. You know what I mean? You know, I strive for greatness today, and I try my best to do whatever it is that I can do in order to better myself. So, with that being said, just do something, man. Do it for yourself, but do something for somebody else, man. And do it with integrity. Don't tell nobody about it, because when you tell people about it, what's that do? You know what I mean? It's just like you're bragging, you're boasting about it. Who wants to do that? You know, help somebody out of the kindness of your heart today. And like I said, man, you're worth it. No matter what, don't ever question the fact of your worth. Your self-worth is all confided in you, so you have to make sure that you know and believe in yourself and know that you're a good person. If you don't feel as if you're a good person, what is it that you're doing that makes you feel that way? What is it that you need to change? What is it that you need to implement to better yourself into thinking, you know, because at the end of the day, as addicts, we have to reconnect with the community. We have to become a part of something, you know, that's greater than ourselves. So yeah, man. But I appreciate you all, dude. I'm going to be dropping more videos. I got some actually videos of me riding my four-wheeler on my GoPro that I'm going to be putting on my channel. Kind of like some like thrill kind of stuff. I'm also going to do some little bit of changing up. Do like some comedy skits, you know, type of having fun while I'm out. It's going to be implemented. A lot of different stuff's coming up, man. We're just still kind of working out the kinks and figuring out exactly what we're trying to put out there and exactly what we're trying to do and who we're trying to help. Yeah, definitely probably gonna be doing like some reviews and stuff like that. But yeah, I appreciate you guys, man, and I love you all, and thank you all so much who have subscribed. Yeah, man, we're gonna do this thing, man. But yeah, ask yourself, what if? Nah, fuck. But nah, seriously, man, just quit being so hard on yourself. Definitely, you're worth it. If no one's told you that they love you today, I do, and I genuinely can say that because we're all God's children, and I might not know you on a personal level, but for sure, man, you're worth it. I do know that, and you can change your life. If I could do this, anybody can. But I love you guys, man. Be good. Hey, like I say at the end of all my videos, don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. And what? We're not so different, man. Y'all enjoy your night. Peace.